every single girl is aware of how annoying it can be when they have a crush on a guy, but they have no idea what he thinks or how he feels about them. The situation might get even more confusing since most guys are really good at hiding their real feelings and intentions. For this reason, they might demonstrate mixed signals and you might think that they don't even care about you. You might also think that he's just trying to be nice to you while putting you into the friend zone, but in reality, you might be completely wrong. What if there was a way to find out whether a guy is actually into you without making it uncomfortable or weird for both of you? Well, I might have some good news for you. Pay close attention until the end of this video to discover 6 secret signs a guy likes you, even if you think he doesn't. He acts weird around you. He may behave completely naturally when you're not around, but as soon as he sees you, it's like he turns into another person all of a sudden. It's not that your presence makes him anxious in a bad way, rather, he's simply too concerned of what you think about him and he is unsure of how to handle the emotions that arise when he sees you. This could happen simply because he cares too much about your opinion of him and he might overthink about his words and actions, and this can cause this unnatural and awkward behavior. It is likely that you might not even notice any of this, or even if you do, you find it adorable or sometimes even funny. This is only a temporary stage, and as you two spend more and more time together, he will eventually get comfortable around you. He pays close attention to you. You must know how it feels when you are talking to somebody and you can literally tell that they couldn't care less about what you're saying. Well, a guy who is actually into you will listen to you without distracting himself, and he will genuinely be interested in everything you have to say. This might be a perfect opportunity for him to subtly express his admiration for you. To be honest, some girls tend to talk a lot and it might be exhausting for guys, but not for somebody who is actually interested in you. The point is, if he remembers the details about the conversation you had, it means that you might be more important to him than you would imagine. Don't get me wrong. This doesn't necessarily have to be a meaningful conversation. It could be something meaningless or unimportant as well. The important thing is that if he is truly paying attention to you, it is likely that he is into you. He tells you secrets. If a guy is not afraid to open up to you and he tells you about things that others don't know, it can be a big sign that he trusts you and feels comfortable around you. He may open up to you without thinking twice, telling you things that he wouldn't even tell to his own best friend or family. If this is the case, there is a good chance that he actually has feelings for you. However, in some situations, this might be just a simple gesture of trust without any romantic intentions involved. The point is that if you observe this happening together with some of the other signs in this video, chances are that he is not trying to be only your friend. In fact, if he brings up the relationship topic or perhaps he straight up tells you that he is single, it is a sign that he might have feelings for you. He looks deeply into your eyes. Sometimes, one of the most intriguing signs of attraction can be rather discreet and easy to overlook. It's the sensation that he's watching you when you least expect it, even though he respects your need for personal space. His attention might not be as obvious as you would wish, but it's unmistakably there when he is near you. It's as though he's stealing glances at you, observing your presence, and gently smiling when he thinks you're not looking. You can perceive his gaze, the way he notices your every move, but he does so discreetly, as if trying to keep it a secret. This subtle observation might stem from his deeper interest in you, a craving he's hesitant to express directly. Instead, he chooses to admire you from a distance. Of course, as soon as you notice him, he will suddenly look somewhere else or act like he's doing something else. He is jealous of you. This sign might be really hard to notice. In fact, he might hide his jealousy so much that you won't even be able to see it. However, the point is that he is having a hard time when it comes to jealousy, especially when he sees you talking to another man or smiling at him. Deep down, he wants to see some proof that you prefer his company to anyone else's, especially other men. So, if he sees evidence to the contrary, he may stay away and hide his jealousy as much as he can. However, there are instances when his emotions momentarily betray him, despite his best efforts to mask them. If you happen to catch a glimpse of the way he's looking at you when you're in a conversation with other men and notice a hint of unease or discomfort, it's a strong indication that jealousy is simmering beneath the surface. This response often signifies that he has developed feelings for you and is struggling with the fact that you are talking to someone else. If you notice the look on his face when you're chatting with other men and he's obviously bothered by it, it is really likely that he is jealous because he is actually interested in you. His body language changes. Words can sometimes be a reliable source of information, while at other times they leave much to be desired. This is particularly evident in matters of attraction and love, where spoken words can be misleading or insufficient. In the realm of genuine intention, it's often our body language that speaks the loudest. Paying close attention to a guy's body language can reveal a lot of insights about him, often saying more than his spoken words. Our actions and behaviors tend to reveal much more about us than we may consciously admit. For instance, when someone attempts to conceal their emotions or true feelings, their behavior and body language can easily betray them, even if they excel at pretending or weaving intricate lies. Men may articulate certain sentiments, but it's their body language that can serve as the most important indicator of their genuine emotions. Since most of these physical reactions occur unconsciously, they operate as candid and authentic reflections of a guy's true feelings. Regardless of what he says, his body language can offer profound insights into whether he's genuinely attracted to you or not. In essence, body language becomes a window into his heart, a realm where the truth resides, unburdened by the filters and veils that often accompany verbal expression. It's a silent language of gestures, postures, and subtle cues that can decipher the unspoken emotions and desires of a guy, providing you with a deeper understanding of his intentions. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.